Okay, I'm back. I'm recording another video, so this is going to be one look. You're going to see two videos with the same look. Don't judge me. Content, guys, content. I'm giving you content, okay? Cool. So, what are we doing today? Today, I am going to be doing a book review. I don't know, I've never really watched book reviews or anything, but yeah, I was reading. Okay, actually, let me tell you the story behind this. My dad does not like seeing us just sitting at home doing nothing, and at the moment I'm sitting at home doing nothing because my classes haven't started. Well, I don't have any classes anymore or anything, and he has shelves and shelves and shelves full of books, motivational books, books on being a leader, books on keeping healthy, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. He's just a very get stuff done in life, and yeah. So last week, I think it must have been Friday or something like that, my dad just woke up and chose violence, and then he's like, go look for this book called the 5 a.m. Club in the study and bring it to me. And I'm like, okay. I take the book to him, and he's like, by the 31st of January, I want you to have finished this book, and I want you to tell me what it's about. And I decided, why not tell other people what this book is about? Because why not? Why not? So, as I mentioned, this is the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. So it's the 5 a.m. Club. Own your morning, elevate your life. This is a good book, guys. This is a good book. The funny thing is, my dad forced me to read the book, but I love Robin Sharma books already. And I started loving them because my dad forced me to read a Robin Sharma book years ago. But yeah, I read the book and I thought it was really nice. I'm just going to say just a few of the quotes and the lessons I learned from the book that I liked, because I still want you guys to go read it. So one thing I really respect and I love about Robin Sharma is, I think he realized that people don't like reading books on life by being told what to do. He tells a story when he's actually telling you, he gives you proper life lessons. So in this book, there are two people who have gone to a conference, a motivational speakers conference, and the one person is an artist and the other person is a businesswoman. This businesswoman is on the verge of suicide, basically, and then she just decided, you know what, let me just go to this talk and see what it's about, because she's never been into this type of stuff. But the artist is enthusiastic, blah blah blah. He's into it, and basically when during the conference, the motivational speaker, he collapses. Let's say he collapses, and then everyone just leaves the room. Now these two are left with this other homeless looking man. This homeless man starts telling them about life and how good life is and how he's a billionaire, and obviously they don't believe him. They're and then he invites them to an island. He's like, I'm going to teach you guys about the 5 a.m. Club, and I really want you guys to join because I think it's something that's amazing. So basically, this is how Robin Sharma is teaching us about the 5 a.m. Club through these people, through the homeless man teaching the people about the 5 a.m. Club. Basically, what the 5 a.m. Club is about is, it's people waking up at 5 a.m. because 5 a.m. is basically the time where the rest of the world is asleep. So he's saying that in this time, master your art. Just find yourself. People are quiet right now. This is when all your creative juices are flowing because you don't have the distractions of technology, or you've woken up and you've done a lot of stuff, so now you're tired and stuff like that. And yeah, basically what he's saying is, wake up at 5 a.m., jump straight out of bed, exercise so your head is all jived up, or I don't know what to say, but yeah, and meditate, find time to yourself. And in this, he uses an hour, so from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. In this time, just find time to master your art, whatever it is. Choose maybe in a month, choose something to do. So let's say for me, I decided to read a book, mastered the art of reading books basically, and you become what, a legend in this. Because what they said, what one of the quotes he said, let me actually look for it. I took notes. I took lots of you can't see them, but yeah, I took lots of notes because I love my handwriting and I love seeing my handwriting, so why not? But he said that the warrior who sweats more during practice bleeds less during war. So that's what he's saying. You sweat more at 5 a.m. when everyone else is sleeping. You're sweating more. You're perfecting your art. You're doing what legends do. This is what he kept saying. What legends do. And then by the time you reach the war, you bleed less because you've put so much into it already that you've perfected it. Yeah. What else does he say? He says that you should do the 5 a.m. club thing to make it into a habit. He teaches you how basically says to them, you need to make a habit of waking up at 5 a.m. And how you make a habit of things is doing it for 66 consecutive days. Because, like, yeah, once it's wired into your head and things like that. So, yeah, what else? What are the important things did he say? Yeah, he also said, while he gave a guide for like when you wake up at 5 a.m., do this, do this, do this. Of course, you can tailor it to your own understanding or what you're comfortable with. But he also said with waking up early also has to come with sleeping late. Sleeping early. What am I saying? With sleeping early, he emphasizes that you need to be able to get enough rest. If you don't get enough rest, then it's not going to work. And yeah, and there's also a big emphasis on the first hour of your day and the last hour of your day. There shouldn't be any technology, because what technology does is it drains you. And I low-key understood this, because when I wake up, the first thing I touch is my phone. It should be my Bible, but the first thing I'm looking at is my phone, and I'm going on Twitter, I'm going on Instagram, I'm going on app, and I'm sometimes going on Facebook. And the problem with this is these things create distractions, and they how can I say this? They remove all the potential from your head. So what I mean by this is, you wake up, and then let's say I wake up today and I say I'm going to write a book, or no, that's too complicated. I'm going to do my hair, and my head is full of amazing ideas. I want to try an absolutely new hairstyle. No one has tried this hairstyle before. And then now I go on Pinterest. Obviously, I'm going to see other people's ideas. And then my ideas start diminishing. They start going away. That's what he was saying. Before you look at the opinions of others, put yourself in a corner and sort of reflect. Look inside. You look deep inside what's in your head. And then yeah, you'll find your greatest talent and your greatest potentials from your alone time without these distractions. So just try that. Just try it. Yeah. My favorite quotes. I'm going to read out my favorite quotes from the book, because guys, he added so many amazing things that you can use for daily affirmations, or just read once in a while, that I feel would really change your life. I read this book in 7 days, and I just felt like a new person. Like, I was just feeling special just from reading the book. Now imagine applying the book, well, the theories and the models and the teachings of the book. I feel like I'm going to be great. I'm going to be amazing. Yeah, so let me start from the beginning, open from the beginning. Oh, my favorite one. Okay. The first one, which was my favorite, it was, everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. This was by John Lennon. Amazing. Perfect. I don't even need to explain that. I'm not going to explain any of them. Steve Jobs says, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Owns. Did you hear? Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. That's where that whole, like, looking at social media and things like that, distracts you and removes your true self from things, because you're looking at other people first before you look inside yourself. Hey, I'm also going to write a book. I should, shouldn't I? Okay, oh, my favoritist of them all. Your life, sorry, the life of a caterpillar must end for the glory of the butterfly to shine. The old you must die before the best you can be born. That's it. Obviously, you can't get butterflies without the death of a caterpillar. Kill that old you, that one that you didn't like before, and bring out the new you, the best you. Words, man. Um, okay, this is something that this guy. So the homeless man, when once they reach the island, they sort of realize that no, he's actually not a homeless guy. He's super rich, who's been living such a precious life. His life is beautiful, this man. And randomly he'd be teaching, he'd be talking to them, and then just randomly stop and maybe start chanting something or do sit-ups and then say something. One of the things that I thought you could be reading to yourself every day, one of the things he said was, "Today is a glorious day and I'll live it at excellence, with boundless enthusiasm and limitless integrity, true to my visions and with a heart full of love." Guys, what? What? Imagine waking up and saying that to yourself and declaring that no, today is a gift. Today is going to be glorious. I'm going to be living it with such perfection that no one will be able to stop you if you say things like that to yourself. Honestly, no one will. Okay, next one. Oh, he also said this. "I am grateful and I am forgiving. I am giving. My life is beautiful, creative, productive, prosperous, and magical." Chet, Chet, these are just small things that you can say to yourself that will make you feel like, wow. I honestly, just reading that made me feel so like that. So like that. Just so like that, guys. Another one that ties in with the whole, like, once you look at other people, your true self, your own potential is sort of diminished, is comparison is the thief of joy. Full stop. Say that to yourself. You see yourself comparing yourself to something or someone, say that to yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. Say it. Say it. Okay. And then the other thing that he said, another thing that he said was that small daily seemingly insignificant improvements, when done consistently over time, yield staggering results. Basically, the little things count. Whatever you think is small, like what I was saying, giving myself, oh, I didn't say this in this video, but basically I was saying that to show myself love, I kiss my shoulder. Just, I love you. Something as simple as that is small, but you'll find that at the end of the day means so much, because you learn to, you learn to calm yourself down and remember yourself, and remind yourself that you're loved by you, and that's enough. Okay, something else. Okay. Another thing that they said, he when he was talking about the 5 a.m. club, he spoke a lot about legends. He was basically saying that people that are in the 5 a.m. club, or people that rise early and meditate and give time to themselves and things like that, are legends. These are people that have learned to perfect their crafts. And this is what he says: everyone dreams of being a legend until it comes time to do the work that legends do. It's tough. It's tough to wake up at 5 a.m. No one wants to be waking up at 5 a.m. Why would I want to be waking up at 5 a.m. when I'm not, I don't have classes, I don't have to clean, like, there's no reason for me to wake up at 5 a.m. But then if I want to be a legend, I have to do the work that the legends do. Basically. Mm, Another one. Heaven on earth is a state that anyone can create. Heaven on earth is a state that anyone can create. You tell yourself that you are going to live a life that is like heaven on earth. You can create that in your mind. It all starts in your mind, to be honest. That's a lot of the stuff that he was saying. It starts in your mind. I remember in the beginning of the book, the lady is thanking him, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be like this, and thank you so much. And then the guy stopped her, and he's like, stop, you have given yourself this opportunity because you have decided, you yourself have decided to follow me, to follow a seemingly homeless man, and come and just do what he's telling you to do. It starts with your mind. It starts with you. Okay. Hope you're not recording. Ndiri bedroom menus. Kwa anondibvunza ndiani?
You're looking very shiny.
Yes, because you, Mama. Cheda, ndikurekoda video yeyu. Ndikuita review yebook. Ndichakuisa video ndichazvamukuita. Okay, that was a little bit of a break. But yeah, I was basically done. My last quote that he uses in the final chapter is by Nelson Mandela. I'm going to read it down. I'm going to read it. As I walked out the door towards the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. Why this spoke so much to me was because one of my friends actually apped me the other day and told me that she had a message for me from God, and she was saying that I was carrying a lot of hatred or unforgiveness in my heart, and that for me to continue growing in my life, and she was saying you can't fly if you have the heaviness of bitterness. Basically, this is the same thing that Nelson Mandela was saying. You will still be in a prison if you have hatred and forgiveness in your heart. You will still be in that prison that you see, you remember Robben Island, that's where he was. He will still be there, and it's not a nice place to be. Just let go. Let go, guys. I think I'm going to do a video on forgiveness because unfortunately, I've had to forgive quite a few people in my life. Yeah, you know yourselves. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please read the book. What I have said is not even half of it, and to be honest, it's amazing. It's a really good book. I enjoyed it, and I feel like you would also enjoy it because it's not just those daddy books that that tell you must do this, you must do this. No, it's really life-changing, if I can say so myself. It's life-changing. But yeah, read the book, guys. It's called The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Another book by him that I would suggest is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. That's a series of books. I think there's more. Like, it's not just the monk who sold his Ferrari. It's like the letters from the monk who sold his Ferrari and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.